Boom, Big Bird. Right, the stag do is officially over. Pardon? But I'm still on Moa for a couple more days. So what is it? It's Sunday today. I leave on early Tuesday, so I've got tomorrow. Marcus and Tom still here as well. They're just like, well, I mean, most people have gone home because they have jobs and real life. But this is Malta, here we are, sort of on my own now. We're going to hostel. Someone asked, I think it might have been Marcus, he was like, well, you never really show the inside of a hostel usually because, you know, people are sleeping or it'd be kind of rude. There's a cool little Maltese symbol there on the window if one wants to. Let's go in the darkness so we can see it. There we go. That's quite cool. This is also, it's more of Malta. I'm walking to my hostel. Yeah, I might, if it's, you know, no one's in, I might film the inside of the hostel. Just a quick one, just a quick show you. It's quite nice, very European. Right, let's get moving on. Some big love signs over upside down. Most of the Australians must have built them or something. Probably a little harbour. Let's go look at the love sign. Yeah. What is this? It's just love upside down. Ooh. Bit generic. Right, let's. Oh, I'm in the way of that person's photo. Right, let's. So that's what I was talking about. Very European, you know, tight corridors, colourful, on an incline. You know, it just feels very European. It's lovely. This is one of the beautiful things of travelling. You don't really know when you're going. You just encounter things like this. Just no one's here. But it's like, wow. I mean, is this the best church I've seen in Malta? No. But it's just sort of, yeah, we've got like Christmas lights on it. I don't know what that's about. And more incline, great. We're here in Valletta. There's a dude on a horse. I'm sure there's more to do in Valletta than the horse. Let's go explore some of it, guys. Let's go see what we can find. I think there's a fountain nearby. We're already inside the walls. I wish I had recorded that. But maybe we'll record it later. There's the horse. Marcus and Tom should hopefully join me later. But for now, it's just us. Good old-fashioned, what am I doing? Lovely shot of, I presume, Jesus or something. But now, look at this. Wow. Big old fountain. Fountain Monday. It's Monday. Put the date on screen, I don't remember what it is. Oh, here we go. Figure out where the hell we're going. I'll figure it out. That's part of the fun. Not knowing where you're going. Look at this beautiful fountain. It's huge. Got some of the old walls. The old bit of the citadel. So this, to my knowledge, was where the Knights of St. John... Ooh, that's how in the corner. The Knights of St. John built their citadel. This was their capital. This is where they stayed when they owned it at the 1600s or something. I don't know a lot about the history of Malta. I know a bit. I know we had it for a bit. We had a referendum and then they were like, oh yeah, we'll join Britain. And then the government of Britain was like, nah, we don't want you. We could have had an internal island as integral as Wales would have been. But no, British rule is we're not allowed to have nice things. Anyway, so we're here now. Yeah, I think Spain had it, but then like after the failure of the Crusades, the Spanish were like, you know what, you can just have this island. We ain't using it. We've got the New World. Wow, this place is huge and lovely. The Turks tried to take it. Thank you, Age of Empires 3 campaign, for doing that in the first mission. Maybe this is the wall they attack with the bombards. Anyway, let's go inside. Wow, this place is huge. Cool fountain. I don't know how much... Oh god, this video is probably really long. Look at this. This is a serious little moat. Wow. Some sort of town square-ish. Looking building. Flogging crap. Ooh, good old columns. It's Corinthian at the top. Slowly bulges down. Basic base at the bottom. Probably Roman. Might not be. It looks really nice. It looks very modern. I don't know. I studied columns for like 3 days, like 7 years ago or something. So I might not know anything. Wow, that's a cool building. Right, let's go find. There's an archaeology museum around here. Let's go do that. Oh my god. Super Mario! Okay, I need to make less videos because I think I'm going to do all of these places. The Grand Master's Palace. Wow, what a title. You got to earn for that. Anything down here? The War Room. Oh my lord. God, it's just like Japan. There are going to be people here. Well, I guess we found the busy bit. I think that's the cat that went lost that Dylan was showing me. Put the image up on the screen. There he is. He's in Malta. We found him. Just like some super famous. Hey, look at that. Looks like a sick one. Cool. That's where we went. That's where we went. How old is it? Oh, this place is huge. Why was Malta building so many giant things so long ago? I guess nothing else to do on an island. Why is the inside of this museum so beautiful? Also, I think this is what we're talking about, the barreled roofs. Very Crusader architecture. Some Bronze Age stuff, and these guys went to town. Look at some of this. Wow. We got that whole pot down here. Look at this. Whoa. Very cool. Now we're talking. Interesting fact, these are the same people. That's just a historical term. Byzantium, they were basically Roman in every way. Phoenician, here we are. Very cool. I got a book on these guys. I probably should read it at some point. That just seems bullshit. Oh my lord. Lovely little map, but in the Bronze Age, the most valuable resource they were looking for was tin. They'd look, because to make copper you need, was it tin and, no, to make bronze you need copper and tin. And they had a small little stash of tin in Cyprus. And the next biggest one was actually in Britain. So some people would actually make the voyage to Britain. And if you came back a rich man, but very dangerous. So you can add Britain there as well. Interesting fact. Some Phoenician stuff. Look at this. The Phoenician purple dye. I don't know if this is the actual dye. They used to crush seashells to make it. Come on, zoom in. There you go. And that's how, and it was worth its weight more than gold. That's why you see the emperors wearing it, because that's the only way you'd have purple was from this one place. So that's why purple is also a symbol of royalty, and also why it's not on any flags. Modern flags, anyway. Small little thing in the corner that no one looks at. That is ancient Phoenician writing. Fragment on a papyrus. One of the first languages. Wow. Another one, but carved on stone. Written languages, I meant to say. It's not the first language, but you know. Coffin. Blue. Item March. King. I'm just going to end up filming just coins non-stop. This is the rest of the video, everyone. Oh, that's a good one. Wow. Ooh. Ancient Phoenician shipwreck. Wow. I used to be a marine archaeologist. Where all the good stuff is, there's still so much down there. Wow. The Court of Justice. It's in the town square. Oh, HSB. Cool little figures. Someone that died in Malta, some sort of protest, but this represents the Great Siege Monument. Long story short, Ottomans tried to take the islands, and Maltese fended them off. But this, representing, what was it? Faith, civilization, and valor. Wow. Cool little fountain. As we now know, that's now the symbol of the Knights of the Order. Very cool. Good little angle. Ooh. Very cool. Ooh. There's no one in there. It's very Commonwealth. Wow. House of Windsor. Cool. The old organ. That's how close I can get. It's got a holy light under there. Got any books? Just in case you forget. I think these are naval regiments. And they look very British, I presume. Wow. Very cool. Bloody French. Yo, represent the Spanish. Knights of Aragon, Catalonia, Navarre. Very cool. God, this place is so European. Who's in the Minecraft boat out there? Little island there. Island in an island. I'm trying to find. Ooh. So there's a giant basilica, and I thought this was it. This is not the one. This is what I was actually looking for. Is this? It's so big. There's literally nowhere to stand to see it all in frame. I mean, look, it's so high up. I'll see if I can get a better angle of it later, but it's closed, so we'll just have to assume the other one was just. Here we are in the town square, and this is the Grand Master's Palace. It's a big square. Got a nice Maltese flag up there. Interesting fact about Maltese flag. I think I already said it. If I haven't, I'll cut the video now. So that on there is actually the Victoria Cross. The King gave it to every single citizen of Malta after World War II because of their defiance against the Italian bombings and such. And they then decided to put it on the flag. There you go. So that is officially why it's got that. There you go. Enjoy. Now this may just look like another giant looking fortress. This whole structure is actually the embassy of the Military Order of the Knights of St. John. They still exist. They're technically like a country without land. They give out their own passports to its own citizens. I think you have to be like a member of the order to then gain a passport. But this is the embassy of the people who used to own the island. Obviously the Maltese are independent now. The Knights of St. John don't own anything. But this fortress is still their embassy. I don't think you're allowed in, but it's legit. How cool is that? Here you go. Sovereign Military Hospitaller Order of St. John of Jerusalem and Rhodes and of Malta. Yeah, they owned Rhodes for a bit till the Ottomans took it. How cool is that? How cool is that? I'm not allowed in. Oh, camera. That's cool as hell. So they're red and white. It's good to know. Over by the walls. This symbol means something, by the way. I'm not going to pretend I knew this because the tour guide told me, but it's something like, it means like piety, loyalty, strength, honour, stuff like that. So that's an interesting fact. And this garden is the Garden of Hastings. Shout out to Hastings. Shout out to my dad, where he lives. Not to dox him. But these are the walls. I did just dox him. Big boom. Oh, we can go in there. Oh, Hastings Garden. Lovely. Hastings got right next to the Military Order of St. John. Oh, look! And we actually see the Super Cathedral. There it is. Wow. This place has everything. Old entrance to Grand Master's Palace. We've made it in to the great Grand Master's thing. Here we are, it's my ticket. Get doxed. Look who joined us. They're still here, he's still here. Can't get rid of these. Marcus, get out of the way. Do you represent the British Empire, Marcus? Get out of here. Oh, don't look at that. Boo. Ooh. Oh my lord.
Today in some ways it's past. The Greek men live in all through its corridors.
Could you have fended off the Turks, Marcus?
Give it a bloody good go.
Bloody good go. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear, brother. I would have done my duty. The old printing press. I'm pretty sure this is a printing press. It looks like one. May as well be. Hide in the wall, we won't see you that way. Ooh. He does look like a small man, that's true. So thank God, so the armory's closed today apparently. which is why we're in the armory. You know what? If they say it's closed, but we're still here, let's not argue. Look at this little mortar. Oh my god. Ooh. Halberds. Wow. Whoa.
Quite rushed, wasn't it? For some reason, I think we had to get around that pretty quickly.
It wasn't too big of a museum, to be fair. There was some good stuff in it. Ooh, some shields. Oh, wow. Cannon. Wow. Right. Taking damage. Whoa. Guns. They look like conquistadors. Balls. Ottoman cannonballs from the Great Siege. Wow. Very cool. We got some sick looking swords. Look at these bad boys. Whoa. Very Zorro. Can't go wrong with the diorama. Look at that. Got two major points. Beautiful. Then we've got the Turks. Batons, axes, cannonballs. Whoa. God, how long that one is. Just enormous. Right, what are these? Look at these bad boys. Wow. The blunderbuss. Look at that one. It's just enormous. I'm going to aim at this direction and everything's going to die. God, it's so intricately carved. Wow. Grandmaster's armor. The armory. And now, Imperial Hallway. Oh, it's so bright. Wow. Got this marble. Yeah. It's lovely. They put some real effort into this place. They even built a toilet. How modern of them. It's the deed. The George Cross.
It's a pretty nice room, this.
This is lovely.
Right.
Most rooms about the government are really boring, but this one, has like when they gave it over there, you've got just a history of the whole people. Where the old president would sit. courtyard of the orange trees. I don't know if they have any significant value, or they just look nice, I guess. And this is the inner fort, like right at the end of Valletta. It's closed. These like little these little fleur-de-lises. No, they're not. It's a little late. We spent like up to almost like 2 hours at the armory. How far down? Ooh. Yeah. Very cool. I think that's pretty much Malta. Or at least Valletta, should I say. What's over here? Some old anchors and such. Old inner fort. You saw the diorama. Ooh. Right, this might end up being a nice video. I think I'm probably going to have to make this into 2 parts. I mean, you already know when you see this if it is or not. Otherwise, I'd make like a 1 hour video of Malta. Christ. No one's going to finish that. Right. Unless there's anything after this, thank you for watching. So when Malta first became a republic, or independent, that was their official seal. It was like a boat with cactus and the sun and the sand. But they then later on changed it to this bad boy. A lot more official. Got the seal, got the medal the king gave, the whole shebang. I think, personally, I think it looks better. Everywhere you go, you just another ginormous church. Wow. I don't know why they've got 3 different clocks. Little Maltese thing up there. Can't have everything. Lovely little garden. Very Romanesque building. Symbol of fasces there. That's where the original symbol of fascism comes from. Roman consuls used to hold fasces, which means they would sort of go first, and then they would like tick over, and the other one would take over. So it sort of represents power. And then a little Mussolini was like, "I think I'll take that," and now that means fascismo, fascism. There you go. Malta is fascist, confirmed. Maybe we could do the sunset tonight.
We went to Sakura Cup. We did. A cheeky trip was actually. Yeah, that's true. I dread to think of that side.
Just knows things, Oh, wow.
R 85612 Road Fiumicino.